Today, we dig into a question that gives us a lot to think about. And what you find might not be what you expected. There's more than one side here, and each one is worth hearing. Welcome back to Minseo MMA. Let's get into it. Stay with us to the end. Islam Makhachev shows unexpected sympathy for Conor McGregor after his UFC 329 injury. 1. Conor McGregor suffered a devastating knee injury 69 seconds into his UFC 329 comeback. 2. Islam Makhachev is preparing for his title defense against Ian Machado Gary at UFC 330. 3. McGregor aims to return during International Fight Week 2027, possibly his last UFC fight. 4. Makhachev expressed genuine concern for McGregor despite their fierce rivalry. Big news from the UFC world as reigning welterweight champion Islam Makhachev reacts to Conor McGregor's shocking injury at UFC 329. Makhachev's response is stirring discussions across the MMA community, revealing an unexpected twist in their rivalry. Let's dive into what happened and why his reaction is significant. With both fighters having their own legacies, this moment could redefine how fans perceive these top athletes. After a 5-year hiatus, the anticipation surrounding McGregor's return was sky high. Unfortunately, just 69 seconds into the fight, things took a turn for the worse. The excitement quickly turned to shock as an unexpected injury changed the course of events, leaving fans and fighters in disbelief about the abrupt end to what was supposed to be a grand comeback. McGregor's comeback dream was dashed when he attempted a jumping roundhouse kick, landing awkwardly and tearing his ACL. This devastating injury forced the fight to be stopped almost immediately, a shocking twist for UFC 329's main event. Fans were left wondering if McGregor would ever return to his former glory or if this marked the beginning of the end for him. Despite the ongoing fierce rivalry between Conor McGregor and Islam Makhachev's team, Makhachev expressed genuine sympathy for the Irish superstar. This unexpected display of sportsmanship from Makhachev adds a new layer to their competitive dynamic, highlighting the respect that can exist even among rivals. It is moments like these that showcase the humanity behind the fierce competition in MMA. In an interview with Complex Sports, Makhachev shared his thoughts on the fight's abrupt end. He expressed disappointment not just for McGregor's injury, but also for missing the chance to see a competitive bout against Max Holloway. This sentiment reveals Makhachev's respect for the sport and his desire for a worthy challenge, showing that sportsmanship still thrives in high-stakes environments. Makhachev's candid statement, "Honestly, I feel bad," captures his unexpected empathy towards McGregor. His concern for McGregor's well-being stands out in the MMA landscape, a different side of the competitive octagon dynamics. This kind of empathy is rare, especially in a sport known for its intense rivalries and fierce competition. Reflecting on McGregor's return, Makhachev admitted he was eager to see how McGregor would perform after such a long break. This curiosity isn't just about competition. It highlights the shared respect among fighters who understand the sacrifices made in pursuit of greatness. It raises questions about what might have been and what could be in the future for McGregor. As McGregor embarks on his recovery journey, he is targeting a return during International Fight Week in 2027, which could potentially be his final UFC fight. This return is much anticipated, and fans are wondering if it will mark the end of an era or the beginning of a new chapter. With so much at stake, McGregor's determination is under the spotlight. Quick pause. If Minseo MMA is speaking to you, take a second to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Thanks for watching. Now, back to it. Meanwhile, Islam Makhachev is gearing up for his first title defense at UFC 330 in Philadelphia against another Irish contender, Ian Machado Gary. This fight is generating buzz as fans eagerly anticipate how Makhachev will handle this challenge and if he can maintain his champion status. The event promises to be a thrilling showdown, with high stakes for both fighters involved. The octagon is buzzing with activity as both Makhachev and McGregor navigate critical points in their careers. The dynamics in MMA are shifting, and fans are eager to see how these stories unfold. With both fighters facing pivotal moments, the anticipation builds for what could be defining fights in their respective journeys. Who will rise to the occasion? Stay tuned for more updates on these fighters and their evolving journeys in the octagon. The road ahead is filled with uncertainties for both Makhachev and McGregor. With each new development, fans are kept on the edge of their seats. Will McGregor's comeback be triumphant? Can Makhachev maintain his reign? The questions linger as we await the next chapter. As the drama unfolds, the MMA community buzzes with discussion and speculation. With opinions and predictions abounding, these fighters prepare for what's next. New strategies may come into play, and the tension is building rapidly. The high stakes keep everyone guessing about who will emerge victorious. The excitement is palpable as fans debate potential outcomes. With every twist and turn, the excitement in MMA grows. Fans and fighters are eager to see who will dominate the octagon next. As strategies evolve and rivalries intensify, the anticipation for the upcoming bouts is immense. Questions loom about which fighters will stand out and whether underdogs have a chance to upset the current champions. As we watch these fighters evolve, the anticipation for future matchups is palpable. With each passing event, the potential for new champions to emerge is high. Fans are left wondering if current leaders will hold their ground or if fresh talents will shake up the rankings. The MMA landscape is ever-changing, and each fight brings potential for unexpected surprises. The stakes have never been higher as every move counts. Fighters strategize their next steps, knowing each decision could mean victory or defeat. The octagon is where legends are made, and every fighter is vying for their place in history. With the pressure mounting, who will rise to the occasion and claim their spot among MMA's elite? Quick pause. If Minseo MMA is speaking to you, take a second to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Thanks for watching. Now, back to it. As the countdown continues, both Makhachev and McGregor have much to prove, with each fighter under intense scrutiny. The road to glory is fraught with challenges, and as the clock ticks down, the pressure mounts. Fans are eager to see how these fighters will navigate the obstacles and who will emerge victorious in their respective journeys. In this ever-changing landscape, the resilience of these fighters will be tested. The ability to adapt and overcome obstacles is crucial for any fighter aiming to stay on top. With every fight, the stakes are higher, and the competition fiercer. As the journeys unfold, who will demonstrate the strength and determination to persevere and succeed? As the clock ticks down, their paths will inevitably cross again, promising more drama in the octagon. The history between these fighters adds intrigue to their potential rematch. With past encounters shaping the narrative, fans are left speculating who will rise to the occasion and claim victory. The anticipation for their next meeting is palpable. With each fight, the narrative builds, and MMA fans eagerly anticipate the next chapter. Stories of triumph and defeat captivate audiences worldwide, making each bout more thrilling than the last. As the fighters gear up for their next battles, who will make history and become the next icon? The possibilities are endless in this ever-evolving sport. The potential for surprising outcomes and new rivalries excites MMA fans. Each fight promises unforgettable moments. Will underdogs rise, or will veterans show their experience? As strategies evolve and new talents emerge, the future of MMA is bright. Fans are eagerly anticipating how the dynamics will shift and who will dominate the sport in the coming years. From unexpected injuries to thrilling comebacks, these fighters' stories captivate the MMA audience. Each bout adds a new layer, keeping fans engaged. The path to glory is unique for each fighter. As their journeys continue, who will rise to the top and claim their place in MMA history? The stakes are higher than ever, and fans are eager for more. Stay with us for more updates as we follow these fighters' journeys. Each development brings fresh excitement. The octagon is where legends are made. As the fighters prepare for their next battles, don't miss out on the drama and action that MMA continues to deliver. The next chapter in MMA promises to be as thrilling as ever. The dynamics of rivalry in MMA can shift dramatically, as shown by Makhachev's reaction to McGregor's injury. Typically, rivalries are marked by intense competition and animosity, but Makhachev's sympathy offers a glimpse into the underlying respect between fighters. This reveals the complex nature of sportsmanship, where even fierce rivals can express genuine concern for each other's well-being. How does this moment alter the public perception of these fighters? Makhachev's empathy may redefine his image, showcasing a softer side that fans haven't seen before. It's moments like these that remind us of the humanity behind the sport's brutal exterior. Conor McGregor's injury not only impacts his immediate fighting future but also raises questions about his long-term career in the UFC. An ACL tear is a serious setback, especially for a fighter hoping to make a triumphant return after a long hiatus. Fans are left wondering if McGregor can return to his former glory or if this marks the beginning of the end for the Irishman. Will his recovery and potential 2027 comeback be enough to silence the skeptics? As he plans his return, the stakes are higher than ever. Can McGregor's determination and resilience see him through this challenging time? Or is the clock ticking on his storied career? Share your thoughts on Makhachev's reaction and McGregor's future in the comments. Watch for updates on Makhachev's title defense and McGregor's recovery journey.